Welcome to Football Friday Night, the final edition of the regular season. Eventful one, too. Perfect 10-0 records and conference championships are on the line. That includes the Northwest Conference.
Columbus Grove can win an outright title with a win over Bluffton tonight. It's our Spotlight Game of the Week.
Tonight's Football Friday Night Spotlight Game is brought to you by Citizens National Bank.
Now, if Bluffton wins and LCC wins over Crestview, we're looking at a three-way tie in the NWC. Columbus Grove, they're looking for a third straight undefeated record in conference play and that title. Now, Bluffton scores here after Grove takes a 7-0 lead. Tate Gieske can't find anyone, pulls it down, and fights all the way down to the 1-yard line, and that would set up this where they punch it in 2 plays later. We are tied up at 7 in this game. Now, back and forth we go. Bulldogs back with the ball. The handoff to Brody McClure. He'll dodge a tackle, then drag another would-be tackler into the end zone. The 24-yard run puts the scoreboard at 14-7. Now, Bluffton looking to respond, going to the air, but it's Gavin Barraza on the other end, the INT. Give him the pick 6. Columbus Grove takes a 2-score lead. Now, Bluffton would cut it to 1 score, 21-14. Ensuing kickoff, though, pay attention. It rolls around a little bit before Grove's Trevin Baxter scoops it up at the 1-yard line, makes a hard cut to his right. Gets some blocks, breaks a tackle right there, and he is off to the races. 99 yards down the sidelines, 28-14. Columbus Grove has the lead. Now, Bluffton answers with a playmaker of their own. Gieske drops back, rolls to his right, escapes a would-be tackler, pump fakes another defender, and then fires it downfield to Leighton Miller for the big pickup. They've got some momentum. Now, Gieske would punch it in to bring the score to 28-20 after a blocked PAT. The Columbus Grove offense, though, rarely missed a beat. Best goes to the air again. Brady Basinger shrugs off a tackle and finds his way to pay dirt. Columbus Grove, your NWC outright champions. They win a shootout, 48-38. Now, Lima Central Catholic did beat Crestview 21-13. T-Birds, though, do clinch a first-round bye. Fort Laramie's a winner over Allen East, 37-7. Both teams finished 3-7. Spencerville ends their season with a win over Jefferson, 46-18, while Findlay loses to a late field goal against Anthony Wayne, 20-19.
All right, over to Spartan Stadium. Lima Senior has already secured the Toledo City League crown. The Spartans will look to finish their regular season with a perfect conference slate. Tonight, they battle the Scott Bulldogs. We're scoreless in the second quarter. The Scott QB decides to fire a deep ball. Khalil Simpson comes up with a huge interception in the end zone, and the Spartans take over. However, Lima Senior was unable to capitalize, but they will right here. Darvion Young jumps the route. The senior will take it all the way back for a pick 6. Lima Senior is now on the board. And the Spartans are going for 2, and it's Young who completes the conversion. Lima Senior goes up 8-0. And moments later, the Spartans are set to kick off, and check this out. The ball comes loose. Quay Harris recovers it. Lima Senior went on to win 37-6. Checking out the NWCC, North Baltimore completes a perfect regular season slate. They defeated USV 49-8. Waynesville Goshen falls to Ridgemont 53-36. Perry gets shut out at home against Ridgedale 49-0, and Hard Northern drops their regular season finale 30-8.
From upsets to unexpected finishes, the MAC has been everything but simple this season, leading us all the way to tonight where we have 2 rivals battle it out. The longest winning streak in the nation, Marion Local hosting Coldwater. The Cavs hope to repeat what they did back in 2018 when they defeat the Flyers 26-20 in double overtime. Scoreless after the break, Coldwater's Bryce Couchot hits a 40-yarder for the first points of the night, coming with under 3 minutes left in the third quarter to give the Cavs a 3-0 lead. But coming on the ensuing kickoff, let's all take this in, shall we? Marion Local's Andrew Smackers receives it. The junior finds a hole and sees nothing but green grass, avoiding the kicker, and he is gonzo. What a change of events, with Marion Local now taking the lead 7-3. Coldwater would soon respond with the field goal to make it a 1-point game, 7-6. But on 2nd and 9 with 2 to play in the fourth quarter, Marion Local just needing a first down to seal the game away. Brennan Hess hands it off to Braden Mesher, who gives the Flyers the first down, smartly staying in bounds. as Marion Local wins 7-6 for their 6th straight undefeated regular season, while also claiming the MAC title.
Another 1-point win. Unbelievable.
Now over to Cardinal Stadium for St. John's and New Bremen. The Cardinals have won 6 of the last 7 matches against the Blue Jays. On New Bremen's first possession of the game, Gavin Dickey hands it off to Jacob Kelly, who will go 37 yards untouched for the touchdown. Cardinals up 7 early on. In ensuing moments, New Bremen back with the ball inside the red zone. Kelly doing what he does best, finding the end zone for yet another touchdown. The junior's second of the night. Home team now up 14-0. And looking to add to that, here is Dickey. Bobbing and weaving through the traffic for the score. The Cardinals offense continues to cook, up 21-0. Then finally, still in the first quarter, might I add, coming on the Cards' 4th possession of the night, Kelly again is off to the races where no one will catch him for his 3rd touchdown as New Bremen run away with this one. The final score, 42-7.
Elsewhere on the MAC scoreboard, St. Henry goes to 9-1 with the 26-20 win over Versailles, a bye for them. Anna shut out Parkway 35-0. Rockets will be at home next week. Minster improves their chances for a home game with a 28-21 win over Fort Recovery, while Patrick Henry dominates Evergreen 51-3. All right, it's time for our first break. Coming up, the Western Buckeye League is on the line. Wapak and Bath and more from the WPL. That's straight ahead on Football Friday Night.
You're watching Football Friday Night!
Welcome back to the regular season finale of Football Friday Night. To the Western Buckeye League we go. Wapak is looking to wrap up a perfect regular season record.
Standing in their way are the Bath Wildcats, the top 2 teams in the WBL. There's a lot on the line in this showdown. Wapakoneta is eyeing their 9th outright league title. Meanwhile, the Wildcats are trying to capture a share of the WBL crown. It will be Bath's first conference title since 1999. In the second half, Wapak is up by 19. Caleb Moore fires one downfield. It's the Ohio commit Caden Page with the catch. The Redskins are set up on the 1-yard line. And moments later, it's Moyer who punches it in for the 1-yard score. Wapak is up 47-22. Later in the game, the Wildcats will find the end zone. Zach Welsh sneaks in for the 1-yard touchdown. He's in there somewhere, guys. Trust me. Bath now trails 47-28. Less than a minute in the third, Moyer decides to do it himself. That's a 24-yard run by the senior, and Wapak goes up 55-28. In the fourth quarter, Bath is still hanging in there. Mikey Hale gets the handoff, and the senior runs it in from 17 yards. Wildcats now trail by 21. But this game is all Wapakoneta. Moyer to Page, and he books it to the end zone. The Redskins win the WBL title outright. 61-34 is your final, and Wapakoneta has won 26 straight WBL games.
Elsewhere in the Western Buckeye League, St. Mary's is trying to get a home game in the first round, while Elida needs a win for any postseason chance. Scoreless with about 5 minutes left in the first quarter, St. Mary's gets on the board. Aiden Meinerding keeps it, sneaks it in. You got to wait for it here. The ball is in his hand, and they will eventually get the touchdown signal. There it is, 7-0 Rough Riders. About 2 minutes into the second quarter now, St. Mary's again driving, but they can't convert on third down, so Brady Triplett splits the uprights. It's 10-zip St. Mary's. Elida finally gets something going, though. Jonas Snyder will hit Larry Smith. Smith will do the rest himself. Bulldogs score. They cut the lead to 10-7, but Triplett would add another goal, a field goal late in the half, and St. Mary's goes on to win 29-7. Caleb Schmidt had 192 yards and 2 touchdowns. Shawnee and Ottawa Glandorf we go now. Titans, they're looking to get in the win column, while the Indians, they're hoping to lock up a first-round bye. They are 4th in Region 10 entering tonight. First quarter, Indians in the red zone. The give will go to Isaac Meeks. He waits for a block, sneaks it in. He scored so fast we lost him here. Cameraman Zach eventually finds him, and there he is with a big man lead. Shawnee 7-0. Now it's OG working their way down the field. Freshman Tanner Vogt rolls right, gets his throw off to Deegan Miller, and Miller with some acrobatics to keep his foot in bounds there. Titans get a field goal in the drive. Now it's 4th and goal for the Titans. They roll to the right. This time Chase DePalma gets to the QB. They stop the Titans from scoring and keep their lead. Now Shawnee once again flirting with a score. The handoff goes to Meeks. And once again, he gets up the middle quite easily for his 3rd score of this game. Shawnee is a winner. 27-10 is your final.
Other scores from tonight, Salina defeated Defiance 17-14 to end the Bulldogs' playoff hopes. Van Wert handles business against Canton 52-18. Bellefontaine falls to Jonathan Alder 42-7, while Indian Lake takes down Northwestern 49-6. Elsewhere, Benjamin Logan defeated Springfield Shawnee 40-13.
All right, it's time for our final break. When we come back, Paulding is going for a historic undefeated regular season. The latest from the Blanchard Valley Conference as well. That's straight ahead on Football Friday Night. Welcome back to Football Friday Night for the final time this regular season to the Green Meadows Conference. Paulding is 9-0, their longest winning streak to open a season since 1988, which is also the last time that they won a conference title. Tonight, they look for their first 10-0 season. The Panthers are at home against Antwerp and are looking to earn the outright championship with a win. We start off in the first half with Paulding at the 2-yard line, punching it in. Avery Cooper. Panthers take a 6-0 lead after the failed two-point conversion. Now, after the halftime show, the ball is back in the hands of Cooper once again. This time, gets a little help from pushing the pile. And we're going to wait for the call from the line judge again tonight. Referees taking their time tonight. They do give him the touchdown, a 6-yard score for another 6 points after another unsuccessful two-point conversion. There it is, 12-0. Now, it wasn't completely quiet for the Archers tonight. After an Antwerp INT, Keegan Gray-Wyckoff plows through to give Archers their first and only points of the night. But Paulding walks away winners thanks to 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns, 33-6. They are 10-0 and the Green Meadows Conference outright champions.
Wayne Trace beats Ayersville 20-12. Tenora 34-30 over Edgerton. Fairview put up 70 in their win against Hicksville, and Lehman Catholic won 48-34 over Covington.
Turning our attention over to the BVC, Lipsick welcomes in Ada. The Bulldogs defeated the Vikings in the regular season finale last year, but if you recall, Lipsick eliminated Ada from the postseason 1 week after. We'll kick it off in the third. Vikings lead 14-7. They hand it off to Marquise Williams. He finds a hole. There's plenty of space ahead. He beats 2 final defenders.
Wow.
The Vikings extend their lead to 15 after a 2-point conversion. But on the ensuing kickoff, Caleb Hickman will receive it. He will find some room. Hickman takes it to the sidelines and says, "See you later." Nobody will catch him as he answers right back with a touchdown of his own. But the Vikings took over in the second half. Here's Williams again on the handoff. And it's like we show the same play twice. He showed off his speed in this one. Vikings win this game 47-14.
Liberty Benton beat Van Buren 49-7. They're the outright BVC title winners, 10-0. Meanwhile, Pandora Boa 43-7 over Riverdale. Arlington beats Arcadia 33-8. Macomb shuts out Elmwood 51-0. Coldwater girls soccer lost to Archbold to see their season come to a close in the district finals this afternoon, and that will do it for Football Friday Night. Tune in tomorrow for college football, district finals, soccer, and volleyball. Tony and I will have you covered because Dwayne has the day off for his birthday. Have a good night and happy birthday, Dwayne. Come on in here, Dwayne.
Thanks, guys.